Got my mic on high. When a woman loves a man, she don't care about a big house, luxury cars, and even a bank account. Better check that out, y'all. It's coming soon. Yeah. When a woman loves a man, she don't care about a big house, luxury cars, or even a bank account. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Let me turn this off. Let me turn this off, y'all. Let me turn this off. Hi, y'all. I know y'all probably thought, let me turn this off. Let me turn this off. Hey, you guys. Hi. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Listen, y'all. I know I've been missing in action. Your girl been missing in action. You know what I mean? But hey, things happen, and I had to kind of step off for a minute because I had things I had to do. But before I get started, y'all already know how the show goes. I'm taking my vibes of kings, vibes of queens, vibes of honeys, and my vibes of princesses. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for the ones that still hanging in there with me. I know that a lot of people probably don't pulled out because my numbers, if y'all go back, oh God, Miss Brown numbers done fell all the fuck down. I'm telling you, but I guess that's just how it goes and stuff. Sometimes your numbers go up and sometimes your numbers go down, but it is what it is. When you're a content creator, that's what happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, you just have to roll with the punches. You know what I mean? You just have to roll with the punches. And I'm just hoping that my audio, sounds a little bit better. I'm hoping I'm not going in and out. Lord, I hope I'm not, cause yeah. And then the StreamYard and shit. I was trying to see how I can drop the link, but I don't even know how I can do that. I just y'all this damn thing. I don't know. It's like this thing is just like totally different. It's not like when I used to use this before, I never had no damn problem. Now it just seems like, when every time I go live, it's just something's always happening. Either my audio is going in and out. Yeah, it's just crazy. Anyway, let's see who's here. 'Cause I think it was a lot, a few people came through. Hey, Erica and Tori. Hey. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all? What's going on? What's been happening down these YouTube streets? Cause I can imagine what's been going on down these YouTube streets. Probably the same thing, I'm sure, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Mm. But you know what? This is YouTube, so everybody, like I said before, everybody trying to get their damn numbers up and this and that and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like I just, like I told y'all before, I just get in where I fit in. That's it. I get in where I fit in, and yeah, and that's the only thing. I think that's what we all. I think that's what we all can do now. Is just get in where we fit in, because it's just so much stuff going on. And I can imagine, just being on this side of the tracks, you already know, what's going on. And but a bunch of entertainment, crazy shit, dragging and exposing and all of that shit, man. Just mess. But people love mess. People live for drama. You know what I mean? People live for drama because, they bored. So YouTube is like a TV shit. They don't give a fuck. What? My cable getting cut off. Fuck it. I don't care. I go on YouTube. Yeah, you catch some shit on YouTube. Shit. That's the entertainment right there. You don't need no goddamn cable no more. Mm-mm. Or What people need cable in their goddamn house for when they got Facebook, Instagram, and all that shit? Man, please, that's entertainment right there. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. But listen, y'all, I really hope I get some new subscribers, cause yeah, my numbers fell all the way the fuck down. I'm like, God damn, I'm like in the red, y'all. I just like in the red. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? And I knew I had to come on. I knew I had to come on because I was like, damn, I know my people's probably miss me and shit, you know what I mean? So I said, let me just pop on, and shit for a minute and stuff. I got my little music tonight. I'm hoping that y'all could hear it. Y'all heard a little tidbit of my song called When a Woman Loves a Man. You know what I mean? And for women, for when a woman's in love with a man, for those that, well, okay, for those women that's in love with the man, you don't care what a man got because you're gonna have your own shit. But you don't care about if a man has a big house, a bank account, or luxury cars and shit. You care about what's in the man's heart. You know what I'm talking about. So if women can relate to that, then they can relate to the song. So that's the song that I'm working on. That I just played a little tidbit. I gave y'all a little tidbit. As I opened up the show a little bit there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna give it all to you. But your girl is, and you'll probably hear it though. You'll probably hear it. Shit. You know what I mean? But I haven't really heard anybody that, that wanted to buy my CD. Well, no, that's not true. That is not true. Because it was a couple of people, but that was months ago. When I was telling y'all I was selling CDs, but I guess I didn't stay true because I didn't check up on it or anything. But there was a few people that did reach out, was like, Miss Brown, how can I get a copy of your CD? And I just totally, things happen, and I just kind of went missing in action. You know what I mean? But I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. You know what I mean? So, um, I need to try to find this link so we can have some people come up here and hang out for a minute. You know what I mean? I forgot how I found it the last time. Let's see. I'm just trying to think where I found it at and shit. Was it under the comments? No. Banner media. Because sometimes, no, it's not there. It was somewhere. It was someplace I seen it and shit. But yeah, this is crazy. I don't like the way that my StreamYard is set up and shit. And I'm gonna have to talk to them, or I'm just gonna switch some shit. I'm just gonna go to a whole new different thing. I ain't even gonna fuck with StreamYard anymore because I'm sick of this shit. I am, because this shit is crazy. I paid $25 fucking, and I don't really have a lot of people in here. So really, technically, I'm just losing money and shit. You know what I mean? And then when I come on here, I can't even really. My shit is all fucked up. So yeah, well, I mean, what's the even fucking use of even having? Yeah. So I'll probably be talking to their asses next week and tell them, listen, you can't get it together and shit. Don't go into my fucking account and take my goddamn money, because that's not happening, because it ain't gonna be there. It is not gonna be there, because y'all tripping and shit. I'm paying all this damn money for some goddamn StreamYard and shit. And I don't even have people coming to my shit. StreamYard getting rich off my dog ass. They didn't reach out my dog ass shit. Fuck that. I can't. I can't drop the goddamn link because I don't know where the hell it is. You know what I mean? I found it the last time. So I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. And I'm going down the line and shit, and I'm trying to see where it's at and shit. And StreamYard just got so much different shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. But I did find it one time, though. I did. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. I did find it one time. Let me see. I don't like to keep pushing buttons and shit. Hey, how are you? How are you? Tom playing. What's going on? What's going on? Am I? Hey, listen. I need to know. Am I sounding clear, or am I going in and out? Is my audio going in and out? Because that's what I need to know. My audio is going in and out. If anybody could tell me if my audio is going in and out. Yes, you're clear. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Don Play, did you hear a little bit of my tidbit of my new song? I ain't put it up yet. Called when a woman loves a man. Go back and check it out. Let me know how it sounded, because I know it's like, sometimes my audio go in and out and stuff like that. So, but yeah, y'all just be on the lookout for that, because that's probably gonna be another one that's gonna be added into the collection. Okay, yeah. Let me know how. Just remember now, it's not a whole. I just came on with it, just kind of giving y'all a little tidbit, you know. But yeah. So, but yeah, I gotta stay focused on getting CDs out to people. I really do. You know what I mean? Because y'all not the only ones. You know, I go around my city and I sing and stuff. And I got people, they think I'm celebrity and stuff. They want to take pictures with me and stuff like that. They say, listen, you may not be, celebrity yet, but we believe you're going to be one. So we want to take a picture. So therefore, when you do become famous, we can say, we knew her. We took a picture with her. So, yeah. So anyway, y'all, I think that was nice, though. I really do. I think that was nice. But mm, I was supposed to send a link to some people that was trying to come up. Okay, that's all. I was trying to send. I was supposed to send a link to people that wanted to come up tonight and stuff, but shit, they ain't gonna be able to come up if I can't find the link. They could come in my chat box, but they can't come in. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let me go to my channel for a minute, y'all. Hold up. Yeah, I need to get my numbers back up, because my numbers done fell like crazy. Oh man. Now my phone wanna act up. Okay, let me try to charge my phone, because my phone trying to act up and shit. Okay. Let me let my phone charge up. Man, let me see. But anyway, yeah. I'd like to know. I know Erica. She was in here earlier, and Tori, but I guess they disappeared. I don't know. If Erica's is live tonight. But I would love to hear what's going on and stuff. But ain't too much I can do with fucking StreamYard and shit, man. I'm gonna have to talk to StreamYard. I'm gonna have a talk with them because this shit is crazy. If they don't try to fix my stuff, I'm not even fucking with them no more. This month will be the last month. They're gonna get my damn money, and they might not get it. They might not even get it. I might just pull that shit. Like fuck you, bitch. I'm telling you, I might just do that. I might just do that. Cause yeah, cause this shit is crazy. I'm not even getting the whole full fucking live and shit. Cause the shit is fucked up. The shit is real fucked up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go to another. I have to go to another thing. So I'll probably do that if I come on next week. You know, I might come on next week and shit, but we'll see and shit. But let me um let me just take a small intermission so I could send these people the um the link to come into the show, and then I'll just have to fucking figure out how to get their dog asses up on my panel. I did it before, so I know I could do it again and shit. Wait a minute, let me see. Okay, where the heck is Let me see. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all y'all keep an eye out on my new song that's coming soon. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. All right, yeah. I was trying to find out. I was trying to figure out where I could find this crazy ass link at for my StreamYard, y'all. Haven't had any luck. Haven't had any damn luck on finding this shit, man. This shit is fucking crazy. I am so damn disgusted with StreamYard. I am. I'm done with them. I'm telling you. After tonight, I'm gonna reach out to them and I'm gonna tell them, listen, y'all better give me some free shit or I'm pulling my shit out. Don't even fucking go into my account and try to get my damn money because it ain't gonna be there. It is not gonna be there. I'm closing my shit. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Because this shit is crazy. Mm-mm. This don't make no damn sense at all. I'd rather just do start off. I'll just start off with something new. I ain't fucking with StreamYard. Oh hell no. Mm. I fucking use YouTube shit. Cause yeah. Cause you can't hear me. You can't really, my shit goes in and out, my music go in and out and shit like that. I'm tired of that shit. And I gotta pay all this fucking money and shit. And yeah. And my live streams is fucked up and shit. No, I'm not. No, I am not paying for this shit. After tonight, I am done. Yeah, I go back and my shit is fucked up. That's it. They're not even getting no goddamn $25 from me. Not in August. Mm-mm. No, and they can reach out and be like, "Hey, we're trying to get a payment of $25," and you damn right. You damn right. I'm done with you. Yeah, your shit is garbage. So yeah, I ain't using y'all service no fucking more. Fuck you. Give me that $10 package again. Fuck it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Shit. That's what I do. Fuck it. Yeah. Cause I don't make no goddamn money off of YouTube anyway. Well, let me just back that up. I do make money off of YouTube. I ain't gonna hold you, but shit, bitch gotta wait though. Bitch gotta wait for about a month or something like that before she get paid. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um. But anyway, y'all. Yeah. And I was trying to find where this damn link is. Let me see. What is this? Yeah, I'm just messing around with little numbers and shit because I'm just trying to find where this crazy damn link is at. Cause I don't know where it's fucking at and shit. You know what I mean? Um Damn. And I know it's probably people that wanna come up and shit. And they can't come up because um I can't find the fucking link to get their asses up. Let me see. So if shit go left, y'all just have to bear with me and shit, cause I'm trying to find the link and shit. I mean, people know that I'm live. They know that I'm live and stuff because they could see that I'm live. To show comments on stage, but that shit is not. That is not. No, that's something totally different. Oh man. Okay. Y'all hold on for a minute. Let me see. Okay. Um this is crazy. It says share your preferred link, but wait a minute. Is this where it's at? Uh Let me see, y'all. This I don't know if this is it. Let me see. Somebody tell me if this is it. I'm trying to see, y'all. If this is the damn StreamYard. Copy. Let's hope this is it. Um, okay, check out she okay. Hopefully this is it. I don't know. I don't even think it is because this shit don't even look like it. Let me see. I don't know. This might. I don't even think that's StreamYard, y'all. So I don't know. I don't even know how to get y'all up here. I ain't even gonna hold you. But it ain't people in here anyway. So I'm I'm just gonna keep on trying to see if I can find a fucking link to get y'all dog asses up here and shit. You know what I mean? Um, because this is crazy. It seemed like my layout is different now. It seemed like my layout is different because at one time I had I was able to just be like boop 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 get you guys up here and there'll be no damn problem. But now it just seemed like, it seems like it's a damn problem. Cause they don't got all this crazy shit going on. I don't know. And I don't like it. I don't like this one. Whatever they got me in, whatever category or whatever they got me in, I do not like it. You can't find no fucking link. At one time, the link would be right there and shit. I wouldn't even have this problem at all. And I'll be damned, I'm not starting my goddamn live stream all over again. That's not happening. Mm-mm. That's not happening. I'll sit here and chit chat with y'all and shit. Um, Let me see. But I mean, if y'all was in the chat box, y'all would talk to me anyway. So it's not too many people up in here. So yeah, I don't see anybody in her really. um, I don't know if that. I don't even know if that is the StreamYard link. I don't think it is, y'all, because it says share your referral link. But I don't know. I don't even know if that's it and shit. It's crazy. Okay, present or invite. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Hold up, y'all. Um. Okay, no. That's something totally different. That's something totally different, y'all. Mm. So I don't know. This happened. This happened before. This happened. This happened before and shit. You know. I mean, it's like my whole damn screen and shit done fucking changed. I don't like that. This is crazy. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just sing some songs for y'all. Be like, hell no, Miss Brown. We don't want to hear your dog ass sing. I never said, listen, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all strictly. I never said I was a professional singer. I always said, just like when I was saying with my rapping, I have potential to be an okay singer. I have potential to be an okay rapper. You know what I mean? But I'm not a professional. No, no. But I think I do okay. I think I do. I think I do okay. You know what I mean? Um, I got over what 600 songs, 500 songs on my YouTube. So yeah. So yeah. It, anywho, I think I do okay. I think I do okay and shit. You know what I mean? Um. So we'll just wait. We'll just wait to see somebody come in my chat box and they be like, Miss Brown, go to this, go to that, go to this, go to that. Then I could just fucking figure it out and shit. But yeah, let me take this intermission off here so people can see that the intermission is over. Over. Um, let me see. Oh, okay. Let's do it. We're gonna do an open panel because I really want people to come up, but just give me a minute because I'm just trying to find where the goddamn StreamYard thing is and shit. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be like in the beginning, um, before I even go live or something, but no, it's not even there. Cause let me see. No, it is not even there. Hold up, y'all, cause I'm just like, mm, I don't even see it. This is crazy. Y'all, hold on, hold on. I'm messing with buttons, y'all. So yeah, don't get beside yourself. I'm just messing with buttons so I can see where some shit is at, cause I'm still trying to find the fucking link, y'all. I'm trying to find the damn link. What the fuck is this? Okay, nope, that's share screen. What is this? Oh, I think I found it, yeah. Oops. I found it, y'all. Now I just gotta find out where where what I had did with what the hell? Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Um, I don't know. I I don't know how I did it, but anyways, y'all just have to grab onto that. Grab onto it, and and that'll get you up to my shop. Let me see. Whoops. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. Hold up, you guys. All right. Anyway, the StreamYard is dropped. The StreamYard is dropped. I don't know how the hell I got it, but I did. And now this shit act like it don't want to fucking. Oh my god. Let me see. Um. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. This shit is crazy. But anyway, y'all, yeah, it's right there. So copy it, paste it, and that'll get you up on this fucking thing here, man. Cause I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on with this crazy shit. Let me see. Shit is crazy. Oh God. Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I know y'all can hear me anyway, so fuck it. We just gonna keep it like that. And the StreamYard, I forgot how the fuck I found that shit. I forgot how I found it, but it said invite. And I was able to invite and stuff. So, but I know I gotta try to put it in my chat box, so y'all be able to. Wait a minute. Okay, that's what it was. So it was that X. Hold up, y'all. But anyway, that's the StreamYard. So y'all gonna have to just kind of copy it and paste it and shit. This shit here is crazy. It's like, damn, what the fuck? Like it won't even go back to the normal size. Okay, minimize. Oh God. Hold up, y'all. Damn. Oh my God. This crazy shit, man. Please. I'm telling you, StreamYard can have this shit. StreamYard can have this shit. You can't you I can't even do shit with this damn thing. Oh my God. Fuck. I think we are back, you guys. I think we are back. I think we are back. But at least the StreamYard link is on the. 'Cause, 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 It is on the thing, but I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that, and then because I think what I can do is I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that. The hell is going on? Hold up, you guys. Hold up, hold up. Okay. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can go back up into the comments. Nope. I can't go back up into the comments. Hold up, y'all. Well, anyway, that is the StreamYard link right there. So if you want to come up, you got to copy and paste that. Just highlight it or whatever, and then you'll be able to come up and shit. Cause I tried to put it in the chat box, but I can't put it in the chat box. So yeah, but I swear to God, when I get off of this bad boy, I'm telling you, I'm going right to StreamYard and I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna cuss their asses out, and I'll be like, you know what? This ain't happening no goddamn more. This is it. This is it. You know what I mean? And I'm done with y'all asses. I'm telling you, I am done with their asses. Cause I mean, this don't make no sense and shit. I ain't never had to do this shit before. I ain't never had to do this shit before. Where I had to fucking try to find the stream yard and this and that and shit like that. And it in the damn and I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all see how slow it is? See that? See, I didn't even put that in there. I did not even put that in there. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if somebody fucking with my shit or what. I did not even put that shit in there. You know what I mean? So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is another reason why I don't even. Oh hell no! The fuck? Mm-mm. Oh hell no! Oh hell to the no no! Mm-mm. The hell! Now this. Oh my god! The fuck! The fuck! Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Fucking on live and shit. Mm-mm. That was always working, y'all. That was always working. All right, what the hell is going on now? we got two Miss Browns up in this motherfucker. I don't know. I don't know. Something's going on with my damn live. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Now it says it's having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. Oh my god, this shit is crazy. I know. I know. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know what the hell was going on. But sometimes, you run into technical difficulties. But you know what? I'm here. I'm here. I was just in the background. Remember, I told y'all? I said I was in the background trying to figure out some shit. But I think I fucked some shit up more than what I was trying to fix. I apologize. mm. Let me try to find this link, Tori. So you bring your dog ass up here. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, Tori. We got it now. We got it now. Let me make sure that everything is cool. And I ain't fucking shit up. Cause if I did, I apologize, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tori probably like, what the fuck is going on in this round? Shut the fuck up. All right, here. All right, here's the link, Tori. Grab onto it, dog ass. Let me know what's going on with you. I don't know what the hell. I tried to figure some shit out. Like I was saying. You know what I mean? But anyway, I think we back, y'all. We back. Thank y'all. Thank the ones that have been hanging in there. 1-0. I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. I appreciate ya. Um, but anyway, I did find the link, y'all. I did find the link, and it's dropped in the chat box. So if anybody want to come up, say hi to your girl. Say hi. You know what I mean? I know it was a lot of technical difficulties and stuff. And I probably will take this live down. I ain't gonna hold you. I probably will because I know it's just all over the damn place. But because I'm here now and I'm chit chatting with y'all and shit. We just gonna rock out with it. That's it. We just gonna rock out with it and shit. And yeah. I was gonna play some music. I was gonna play some music and sing for y'all and shit. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that and shit because I already know this live stream it's gonna come down. It's gonna come down because it's just too crazy, and I know it's too crazy. I already know. You know what I mean? I already know it's just too crazy and shit. Mm. But yeah. But I'd like to know what's going on down these YouTube streets, though. I can imagine probably the same damn thing. Y'all already know. It's probably like the same old damn thing. People talking about other people and shit like that. Y'all already know how it go. You know. Mm-hmm. Who in jail? Who got this? Who got that? You know. That's usually how it go on these YouTube streets. You know. But I'm gonna check out the video, this live stream, but I probably won't even keep it up. I ain't gonna hold y'all because it was too much shit going on. It was just, I don't know if some I don't know if some hackers was hacking my shit behind the scenes and stuff, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the StreamYard link. Number one. My audio kept going in and out. You couldn't even hear me. I know y'all couldn't. Probably in the beginning, yes. Y'all probably did and shit. But yeah, this damn live stream is garbage. I'm just telling y'all. And I know it's garbage. So That's why I am not even gonna post it up. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna 86 it and just probably just, start all over again because it's crazy. Mm-mm. I'm just telling y'all and shit. Mm. Tori, how you doing, man? What's going on with you? What's new with you? Tori said, "What the hell?" I know, Tori. Tori's like, "What the hell is going on with Miss Brown's life?" I already know. Some of every damn thing. Some of every goddamn thing. Y'all already know the devil never sleeps anyway. The devil want to destroy your shit. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? When some of these goddamn whoever it is behind the goddamn scenes fucking with your shit, they already know. They already know, like, oh fuck, she's going on. Okay, you know what? Let me just go ahead and fuck her shit up real quick. Mm-hmm. Get her the fuck up out of her. You know what I mean? And basically that's what happens. This shit. I'm not keeping this shit up. Hell no. What am I keep it up for? You can't even hear me and shit. Fuck shit is fuck. You know? Mm-mm. I'm not even gonna keep it up and shit. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna uh, you know, do a few songs for y'all and shit like that. And then I'm taking a shit down. I'm taking a shit down. That's what I'm doing. I have I'm having my cocktail and shit. I'm like, fuck it. I might as well just go ahead and feel good and shit. Cause yeah. Cause I got an event to go to tomorrow, y'all, and I'm singing and shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it. I'll sing for y'all and shit, you know what I mean? But I really hope y'all tune into to my song and shit. Maybe I will you know what, maybe I will play another little tidbit of it and shit, that's singing and stuff. So so y'all can hear me and shit. Y'all can hear me and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Oh, there's Eve. Uh-oh. Here come the singer. Here's the real singer, y'all. Like, I may have to move up, because we got Eve Delicious in the house tonight. So she
No, no,
sang.
no, no. No, no, no,
What's
no,
going
no.
on, beautiful?
Hey, dear heart.
What's going on? I apologize. Listen, I don't know. You know what? Sometimes Eve, we gotta realize that it could be some goddamn haters behind the scenes really fucking our shit up.
Never mind those haters. Don't worry about those haters, Miss Brown. You got to keep on doing what you're doing. And you keep doing what you're doing, dear heart. You know? But, Miss
I
Brown,
know, but my
can I
shit was
say
off the
this?
chain though. I was trying to, I couldn't find the link. It's like some shit was hidden and all of that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You
Miss
know?
Brown, if I can say this to you, I think that if you make your presence more felt in a lot of places
I
where
know.
you will be in so much of a position, and just being an OG, just being a woman that you are, a woman of essence, not a woman of mess and all. I have developed myself into being a mess. I'm a mess. I am, and I look forward to that. Anytime I come up on here, I'm looking for mess.
I
Okay,
know. I listen.
but but
I
for
already know.
but I'm also looking for content as well. But I say all that to say there's a fine line between that and Miss Brown. Nobody will never forget your name. I'm just trying to understand why you're so adamant on people forgetting your name.
Well, you know what? My thing is this. My thing is this. I know I can show up and show out on these YouTube streets. I already know that. I already know. But it's not gonna get me nowhere because I already know. I'll get out here and dance with the wolves and shit like that. Fuck around in these goddamn YouTube streets and this and that and shit like that. Yeah, my channel will get popping and starting and all of that, da, 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 da. But then eventually, I gotta make a fucking backup page and all that crazy shit, cause I already know what's coming. I already know it ain't no problem of me getting out there in the streets, cause I'm an OG, and and I've been into plenty of battles, and the people that know me, they know how I am. You know what I mean? But I just kind of changed, and I just kind of laid back, and I just do my own shit, and I stay in my own lane. That's it.
Miss Brown, nobody's gonna mess with you on the strength of who you are. We gotta let go of that fear. You have a level of fear that you think that people are going to come at you with. You are respected, and
I
I
don't
don't
know
think
none of
that.
these people out here in these
But
YouTube
Miss
streets.
Brown, you're respected, and because you're saying that you don't know who these people are, none of us know who any of these people are. But you're respected to the sense that you haven't kicked up any dust or anybody want to try to do anything to you.
No,
Okay. So why would you continue to harbor this this illegitimate thought? Because that's what it is.
and what's that?
That people are coming after you when they're not.
Mm,
It's a
no,
false sense of something. It's a false sense of whatever that is something that you have to develop and something that
no,
you have
I
to
don't.
process.
I don't. Since I don't think people are coming at me. What I do is I talk about what I see down these YouTube streets. That's all
And
I
because
talk
of
about.
that, you think that you become blackballed.
Well, you know what? If I mean, listen, if I have been, then that's what it is. What it is. I mean, I've always said,
It's a
listen, this
yes
is
or a no,
for
Miss
YouTube,
Brown.
huh?
It's a yes or a no.
What'd you say?
It's a yes or a no.
A yes or no? What?
As if you've been blackballed or not.
No, I don't think. I don't know if I've been blackballed.
Why would you not think that you weren't?
Listen, it don't matter to me if I am or if I'm not. It does not matter what it
But
is.
what would make you think that you weren't?
Well, I mean, oh, you're saying that they blackballed me?
But I'm asking you, what would make you think that you weren't blackballed?
Well, I don't. I mean, I'm not understanding that shit because the only thing I do is I do my live stream.
Mm,
So if they
interesting.
got a problem with me,
Mm.
they know, like I've always said, they can
I don't
always
think
come
that
to me.
it's because of anybody having an issue with you. When it comes down to blackball, it's an observation. Blackball comes by way of an observation of how things, people, situation, environments, and so forth begins to present itself, right? And so with that, the harsh reality that a lot of people need to realize is that they have been blackballed.
Man, please, motherfuckers been tampering
Okay.
with my shit.
Then if that's not if you don't if you feel do you feel like you had the same support that you had in about a
Hell
year?
no, hell no,
So
hell
you
no.
so
And I
you don't
talked about that. I
so
talked
you
about that. I
so
said
you don't
motherfuckers
consider
that
that
used to
being
come and
blackball?
see me, they don't come and see me no more.
So you don't consider that being blackball?
No, I consider that my shit ain't popping. And see, Nick, here's the thing, Eve. People want entertainment, and if your shit ain't entertainment and you ain't messy, then they're not coming to see you. It ain't got shit to do with black ball and all that shit. They want mess. They want drama. And if your shit ain't that, they're going somewhere else. So therefore, they're gonna take their membership if they held a membership with you, and they're going to the channel that has the mess. They go into the channel
Mhm.
that they can just he and ha ha and all of that shit, and eventually get their channel started. A lot of these motherfuckers came up on YouTube. A lot of these motherfuckers came up on YouTube just to visit. And then they seen that, hey, damn, I like this channel. So I'm
Mhm.
going to subscribe to this channel. But then I'm going to check out other channels just to see if I want to get my own shit started. And if they came up on here and they messy as a bitch, they're going to have a
Mhm.
messy ass channel. Because I've always said that you represent your channel. So whatever you are, that's what your
Mm.
channel is going to be about.
That's where accountability comes about, right? So when you're saying that, and you're saying that I don't think I ever done anything wrong, I've done it, all of it right. This is what you're saying.
No, you didn't.
So
No, you didn't.
so I asked
You
you.
listen, let me tell you something,
Okay.
Eve. Let me
Uh,
say this. Let me say this. At one time, you was a supporter down these goddamn YouTube streets. You was more of you was more of a stand back type of person, unless they call you into the ring to fight. But other than that, you was more of a stand back person. You did not start popping out that I've known, and I'm an OG down these streets. I never heard anything about no storyline until you got with Donald Goins. Once you got with Donald Goins, you had a storyline out this motherfucking world. You had a storyline over here. You had a storyline over there. You had a storyline over here. So everybody was talking about your channel, and you knew that people was talking about your channel, and you was good with that. You was good with that because that brought more boys to the yard, or that brought more people to the yard. Therefore your numbers went up, therefore your revenue went up. Yeah, it happens like that. We already know how these YouTube streets are. They're not going to change. They're always going to be the same. And that's okay, because a lot of people are on here. A lot of people are on here because they look for the entertainment. And if your channel don't have that entertainment like it used to, they're going to go to somewhere else. They don't care about a blackballing and all that shit. No, they want fun. They want dragging. They want messiness. They want nastiness. And if your channel's not that, then they're going somewhere else to get it. Just like I said, when you feed a hyena, and there are hyenas out here in these goddamn YouTube streets, these hyenas don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're there to eat. And if you're not feeding them right, then they're going to go somewhere else and eat. That's just what it is. They will come. Yeah, they'll come, and they'll hang out and hit the like button, maybe some, but hit the like button, say hi or whatever like that and shit, you know. But they're gonna go to the channel that they know that it's gonna be entertainment to them. That's it. And I believe that that's how a lot of these goddamn a lot of these channels are not even monetized, because you can't get monetized just because you make that 1K and all of that stuff. YouTube got to go back and look at your videos, and if your video got this, got that, and it goes against YouTube guidelines, you are not going to get monetized. Yeah, you may have your watch hours in. Yeah, you may have your subscribers in, but you won't have your money in because YouTube don't play that shit. Certain guidelines YouTube is not gonna play. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. I know at one time a few years ago, yes, my live stream was popping like a bitch. I mean popping like crazy. But I had to go through a lot of stuff. I had to go through a lot of stuff. I had to go through YouTube behind the scenes, sending me emails and stuff like that, saying, "Oh, we're not paying you for this. We're not paying you for that." And oh, you got a community strike. It's not a real strike, but you got a community strike because you said something that you shouldn't said, and someone called you on it, and they reported you and shit like that. I had to go through all of that. And I know if I had to go through it, I know a lot of other motherfuckers had to go through it the same way. You know what I mean? So, you know what? It is what it is. So, I already know the same motherfuckers that used to sit on my panel, chop it up with me, and all of this stuff. I go down 2 doors down or whatever when I do go on, when I do, be in these YouTube streets. I see them on somebody else's panel having a good goddamn time. Now, they used to hold a membership over here. They used to hold a membership over here, but they took their fucking membership back and went and gave it to the next content creator. The ones that's popping. Messiness is always going to pay you. You know what I mean? That's how your shit got started. That's how your shit got started. Your shit got started with negativity. Your shit got started with messiness. Your shit got started with storylines. I don't have a storyline. Now, if I grab one of these motherfucking niggas out here in these YouTube streets and had an affair behind the scenes and all that crazy shit, oh yeah, Miss Brown shit is popping. Oh, Miss Brown did that. Oh my God. Da, 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 da. And then I get out there and be like, shit, yep, we did this, we did that, da, 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 da. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. But that's only going to last for a little while. Because eventually the stories are going to die. If you don't have no new shit, that'll capture other motherfuckers' attention, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. She gone. Y'all already know me. I'm gonna talk. I'm going to talk, and that's just what it is. And shit. You know what I mean? Because she talking about blackball and all that shit. Motherfuckers never blackballed me. They just never fucking came back. Cause once your shit change, once your YouTube channel change, and you don't hold what you held in the past, they're going somewhere else. That's just how these goddamn YouTube streets work. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers know me. Some know me as the OG down these YouTube streets, and I respect that. For the ones that do know, Miss Brown, she was on top at one time. I was up there. I was up there with the big dogs. I was up there with Polar. I was up there with Duke. I was up there with Timbo. I was up there, but they put me up there. They put me up there because it was a storyline and shit like that. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I just kind of went with the waves. I rode the waves out. Yeah. I rode that motherfucker till the wheels fell off. And when the wheels fell off, that's it. This is the result. And if it happened to me, it's gonna happen to y'all dog asses too. It's just a matter of time. You see what I'm talking about? Watch at one time when you used to hold all them people in your goddamn live streams and shit like that. Now you turn around, you only holding 13 to 20, maybe 30 people at the most. Because you ain't holding what you used to hold the shit. Because either YouTube done got tired of your dog ass and they done shadow ban a lot of the motherfuckers for even coming into your live stream. Because YouTube ain't sending them no notifications out and shit. So nobody ain't gonna know your dog ass is live. No. And it's not you. It's not you. It's YouTube. Because YouTube would be like, I'm not sending no notifications out. This channel too fucking messy. Yeah. And you won't even know that person is live and shit. And that person, the live stream done ended and all that shit. You be like, damn, I didn't know you was live. I know. YouTube didn't. YouTube was only going to allow the people that's in your live stream. Like I told y'all before. This isn't our house. We just rent room. That's it. We're just renting rooms. All the content creators and everybody else, we're just renting rooms. You know what I mean? YouTube is the landlord. If YouTube want to evict our asses and tell us that we can't do another live stream or we got to get the fuck up out of her, we got to get the fuck up out of her. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. We we can't do nothing else. So yeah, yeah. When she talked about blackball and all that stuff, if I think that people are, I really give two shits if motherfuckers think that they trying to blackball Miss Brown and all that. You think I care about that? I just run my shit. That's it. I just run my shit, and that's what I do. You know what I mean? They come to my show, they come to my show. If they don't, then that's okay too. You know what I mean? So yeah. But thank you, Eve, for for coming over here and and talking and stuff like that and letting me know. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am an OG down these motherfucking YouTube streets. Everybody, the people that know me, they know who I am. The newbies, they have no idea. But I'm pretty sure when some of the OGs talk and shit, they say Miss Brown because they already know. They're like, oh shit, who Miss Brown at? Who Miss Brown? Bitch, come check my jacket out. Then you'll see who the fuck Miss Brown is. You know what I mean? Yeah. She been around these motherfucking YouTube streets for a long time. For a long time. Just like everybody else. You know what I mean? A lot of these a lot of these big wig content creators and shit. A lot of these motherfuckers be having all these damn subscribers and shit like that. I don't believe none of this shit. I don't. I don't believe none of this shit because if they did have the subscribers that they have and shit, they would have plaques. They would have promoters. They would have sponsorships. I ain't seen not one person in the fucking Mo3 sector that even got any kind of fucking sponsorship at all. Cause this ain't nothing but a big goddamn game. This ain't nothing but just a fucking let's just have fun and just rock out and that's it. We just gonna use YouTube as just having fun and shit. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That's okay because that's just that's what a lot of motherfuckers are. A lot of motherfuckers come up by YouTube. They get two shits. And like I said, these goddamn kind of creators and shit, they don't got they just think they're the hog with the big nuts walking down these goddamn YouTube streets. Cause they think because when they go live, they got all these people in there and shit like that and da 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 da. Man, please. I believe nothing. I believe absolutely nothing. I believe that a lot of these goddamn content creators are up on YouTube because they're just desperate for motherfucking friends. They desperate for views. They desperate for likes, and they desperate for comments. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? And I don't care. I don't care who don't like what I'm saying. I don't. You know what I mean? I've always said, and just like I told Eve, you got a problem with me, you could always come and address me. You know what I mean? That's it. I know about these goddamn YouTube streets because I've been down to this. I've been down on these damn YouTube streets for a long time. I already know how this shit go. I already know. You think because you doing all of this and doing all of that, and when you go live and shit like that, you're gonna hold what you used to? No, no. You're not gonna see your numbers go up higher. No. What you're gonna do is you're gonna see these motherfuckers fall. You're gonna see them fall because that's just how this YouTube streets work. It's like a revolving door. Everybody is going to get a turn. It's just a matter of time. It's going to be your turn before you get back up on top again. And just like I told Eve, she didn't have no motherfucker. Listen, she didn't have no goddamn views. She didn't have no damn comments. She didn't have shit until she went and had that shit going on with Donald Goins. Soon as she had that shit going on with Donald Goins and shit like that, that opened the door for her ass. And she was able to pick up her goddamn subscribers. She was able to pick up views and stuff like that because she had a story. She had a story to tell. When you got a juicy story to tell, motherfuckers want to hear it. You know what I mean? And she knew that. She knew that. So she figured she would play on that, and that's how she's able to get the revenue that she got now. You think this? Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. A few years ago, she had no goddamn revenue like she got now. She didn't. That's why she closed her channel down and started supporting motherfuckers down these YouTube streets. Then ran into Donald Goins and decided, okay, I don't know what happened with them, but then when shit started happening with them, she's like, oh shit, I got a storyline. So that means I can restart my YouTube page, and I can direct the traffic over there, and I can tell them what's going on. That's it. You already heard what she said. She said she's messy. She turned messy. Yeah. She was more in battles and shit like that. She was never into to the storylines and telling people this and telling people that and all of that stuff. But notice that a couple of years ago, nobody really knew even anything about her. You know what I mean? Now, some motherfuckers, content creators, know about her family life, her personal shit, because as she went in these YouTube streets and started fighting more and more, and she started getting recognized out here. People wanted to know, and they started dragging her ass through the mud by pulling family members out. I'm just keeping it real, and that's just how it goes. That's just how it go. How these goddamn YouTube streets are. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just how it goes. You know, it is what it is. Mm. But I don't care. I listen. I don't care. I don't care if people think about blackballing and all that crazy shit. This is my first time ever even hearing about blackballing. I just figured, like, listen, the motherfuckers that used to sit on my panel and used to chop it up with me at one time and shit like that, you know, they, they was fake as fuck. They was. Let's just keep it real. It's fake as fuck because now they see that I'm down and shit. They see that my numbers are down. They don't even come around. They don't even come around, but that's okay because, like I said, that's not gonna do nothing for me, but just make me go even harder. Until I get back on top and shit. But we already know how I can get back on top. We already know how Miss Brown can get back on top. Go down these motherfucking YouTube streets, pull the dog bitches out, start fighting with them and this and that, da, 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 and then start doing a live stream, pull these nasty ass, no good, not working, no car, unemployed motherfucking niggas up out here and start dancing with them and shit like that. Then they want to try to come at Miss Brown. I ain't got no time for that shit. I don't know. Because I already know. I already know what it takes. Can't nobody tell me what it takes to get my channel popping again, because I already know. Get out this motherfucking YouTube streets and start dancing and shit. You know what I mean? Dancing with these nasty ass, cruddy ass bitches and niggas and stuff like that. I get my shit popping in a day. In a day. You know what I mean? Because that's just how these YouTube streets are. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't coming to your channel if they, you trying to teach motherfuckers how to cook, how to sew, how to put a car together and this and that. Motherfuckers don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear that. Bitch, I want to hear some grind. What you got? I want to hear some dragging. I want to hear some doxing. If you ain't got that shit, bitch, I'm going next door. I'm going down the street, bitch. And that's just what it is. I'm hungry, bitch. You ain't feeding me. I'm going down the street. I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just being real with y'all. Listen, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And that's exactly what it is. I have listen. I have no qualms about anybody because nobody did nothing to me. You know what I mean? You know, listen. If you up on YouTube and you trying to get your channel going any way you do, go ahead and do you. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do you and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I already know eventually how it's going to end. It's going to end the same way, like I always told y'all. I said the same way you start your channel is the same way you got to finish your channel. If you start your channel messy, you are going to have to end messy. Especially if you start feeding these goddamn hungry ass hyenas out here in these goddamn YouTube streets that's looking for stories, lines, dragging, doxing, exposing. If you don't have that on your channel, they're not fucking with you. And if they do come, they may just come because they already know, hey, all right, I'm just gonna come, I'm just gonna chill for a minute, say hi, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and then I'm the fuck up out of her because I'm going next door because I already know it's some entertainment going over there. Y'all already know. Mhm. So you go. So you go. Yep. You go. You know? You go and then you come back. Now you hold a membership. Say you hold a membership with Miss Brown. You've been holding a membership with Miss Brown for a long time. Then all of a sudden, a new nasty ass content creator comes out of the woodwork and shit like that. Now you see these motherfuckers down these goddamn YouTube streets because you're a content creator. One of the big dogs. So you already know who the newbies are. So you be like, damn, okay. Now all of a sudden, you're used to be subscriber that had held a membership with you took their membership back and now is going to subscribe to the new content creator. You know what I mean? Because your shit done fell a fuck down. That's usually how it go. And we already know. We already know. It'll come back. But I don't even want to get in these YouTube shits because I already know how I am. I already know how my mouth is. I already know I will call out every motherfucking dog ass bitch, every motherfucking nasty ass, cruddy ass nigga out here in these motherfucking YouTube streets. You know what I mean? And I tell them about their self, and yeah, they're not gonna be ready for me. They are not going to be ready for me because that's just how I am. That's just how the fuck I roll. You know what I mean? That's just it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. They're not gonna be ready for Miss Brown. They're not. They're not gonna be ready for Miss Brown. What? They're not. No. I, I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? Mhm. I was gonna take this goddamn live stream down, but maybe if maybe if y'all can get over some of the technical difficulties. But I am gonna go back. I'm gonna look and see and shit. See how it go and shit like that. Um, yeah, and if it's not too bad, but I don't know, y'all. I think it is bad though. I really do. I think it's bad because when I first started and shit, my live stream, it was just it kept stopping, then it was going, then it stopped, then it was going, then it was stopped, then it was going. So I don't know. We just got. I'm just gonna go back and shit, and I'm gonna see and shit. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know where the hell Eve ass went to. She just jumped the fuck down and shit. Yeah, I guess she said what she said and shit. Was like, fuck it. I'm gonna say what I want to say to Miss Brown, and then I'm getting the fuck up out of her. She already knows. She like, Miss Brown ain't gonna. I'm not gonna say it out of the way because I already know Miss Brown will cuss my dog ass out. Hell yeah, if you say some fucked up shit, Miss Brown will fuck and cut your ass out. That's just what it is. Y'all already know. Those that know me, I will. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't gonna come on here and call yourself trying to put me down. Not on no goddamn sneak tip, not on no goddamn DL. Cause soon as I pick that shit up, I'm cussing your dog ass out and you getting the fuck up out of her. Getting the fuck up out of her. I'll tell you right now. Get the fuck up out of her. But I appreciate you for for stopping by and telling me some things and stuff like that and stuff. I know she probably think that I wasn't listening, but I heard when she was talking about blackballing and all that shit. I give two shits about if a blackballing, if somebody try to blackball me, or if you feel that I am getting blackballed. I really don't care. I really don't, because I'm just trying to just run my live stream, and it just let my subscribers know, the ones that I do have left, because y'all already know bitch don't have that many subscribers left. I'm pretty sure y'all see my goddamn numbers and shit. This shit done fell a fuck down, and I'm telling you, they did. They did. They fell down, but that's okay. That's all right, because I'm a bitch. I'm gonna build my shit back up. Build my shit back up and shit. You know, I probably won't. I mean, it may take me a minute to make it to 2K, because I think I've been saying that for a long time. I was like, damn, how the fuck can I get to 2K and shit? You know what I mean? And I've been trying and trying and trying. I've been asking people, listen, share me out. Have people subscribe to my channel. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your brother. I mean, I know y'all heard me say that over and 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 over again. It's like, bitch, you just a broken record. So I'm just gonna be like, you know what? If you like me and you like my channel and you want to see me grow, and you see my numbers done fell the fuck down, just get me back up. That's all. You know what I mean? Just get me back up and shit. You know what I mean? And I know it's also due to me. It's also due to me not really coming on as much as I used to. You know what I mean? Because y'all already know. I used to be out there, man. I used to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, I was out there. I was getting the bag. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting the bag. But you know, as situations started coming up and stuff like that, and then people, new people started moving in, and they started like kind of like taking over and shit like that. Man, please. It's like, damn, I gotta get in where I fucking fit in. I gotta get in where I fit in and shit like that and shit. So I already know, if I gotta get in where I fit in. I know a lot of these other content creators and shit gotta get in where they fit in. But listen to what I'm saying. Mark my words. A lot of these goddamn live streams that you see that's going on and shit, eventually they're not going to be picking up the numbers that they used to pick up, because a lot of these goddamn people are going to get they're gonna get shadow banned. They're gonna get shadow banned right out of the live stream. It may look like these motherfuckers was in there, but they're really not in there. I'm just I'm just keeping it real. And those that know what I'm talking about, they know what I was saying when I was talking about shadow ban. You know, YouTube and make it look like that their live stream is popping and shit like that, but it really isn't. It's not. Those people aren't real. Those people aren't real. I'm just keeping it real. You can't communicate with a bot. You can't. You know what I mean? If you see a new person up in one of these content creator live streams and shit, just say hi. See what happens. I guarantee you they're not gonna say hi back, or say some shit that they totally don't understand. They're not gonna understand what the fuck you saying. They're gonna start talking about Africa. They're gonna start talking about this. They're gonna start talking about that. I tried it. I tried it. Because I went into this one dude's live stream. I'm not gonna call him out. And it looked like he had like maybe 100, 200, 300 people. I said, okay. Is this really possible? So I just picked out somebody random in his live stream, and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" The fucking shit came back and was like, "It's raining in Africa." What the fuck? Wait, hold up, bitch. Use a bot. Use a bot. That's not even what I was talking about, and that is not even what the discussion is about. So y'all better be careful. I'm just telling you. I'm listen. I'm just keeping it real. StreamYard will offer bots for 275 bots for like $200, $100 or whatever. Some of these content creators, you got the money. You can pay for that shit. You can pay for that shit. You know what I mean? You know? um just like just like that other content creator and shit. Y'all already know, MHB. I mean, I ain't talking about his dog ass, but come on now. Let's address the elephant in the room. This bitch been on YouTube since, oh my God. Some of you motherfuckers was running around in Pampers and shit like that. He just started his YouTube page. But listen, you already noticed that I don't give a fuck how many YouTube pages he has, but you notice that his subscribers are always going back up to the same number that he had. And also, bitch still don't got no plaque, no sponsorships or nothing. You ain't never gonna hear him say, listen, today's video is sponsored by, because that's just how he is. He ain't gonna have nothing. This bitch ain't gonna have shit. This bitch ain't gonna have no goddamn sponsorships. Never. Never. I'm just keeping it real. As I'm saying, y'all don't want me to go live during the day. Y'all don't. And y'all don't want me to go live because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to expose all these cruddy ass, no good niggas up on YouTube. And I'm going to call them out. I'm going to be like, bitch, where your plaque? Where your sponsorship? Bitch, you saying you got 6K, 7K, you know, you got 5K and all that shit. All that shit. Where your sponsorship? How come ain't nobody reached out to you saying, "Hey, we want you to view this for us and shit"? That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Shit ain't gonna happen. Not over here. Not over her. This ain't gonna happen over her. Because that's just where we live. We live on the side of the tracks that YouTube put us on. That's just what it is, you know? That's what it is. Ghetto niggas and ghetto bitches belong on a certain side of the tracks. And YouTube make sure that we stay over here. That's it. That's it. We ain't going nowhere else. We're not. We're not going nowhere else. Ain't nobody getting no goddamn sponsorships over here. Ain't nobody getting no goddamn movie deal over here. Ain't nobody going to no goddamn Hollywood. Ain't nobody gonna be over on TV. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. Not over here. Hell no. This is a fun area. That's it. We it's just over here just to have fun, you know, uh listen, look, and learn, according to what Coolin was saying and shit. That's what she was saying at one time. I know y'all probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but that's what Coolin was talking about. I'm up on YouTube to look, listen, and learn. Yeah, right. And she became what? She said that at one time and shit like that, but nope. She had other ideas. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now she got a storyline and shit. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. They were talking about she was in jail and all that shit like that and shit. Like Big Baby and all that shit. Do you think them bitches care because they in jail and shit? You know what I mean? They want y'all to know that they in jail because it's a storyline. So when they get their dog asses out and shit, only thing they gonna do is come up on YouTube. And the motherfuckers behind the scenes and shit, motherfuckers will try to find out some information on their asses and shit just so they can go live and do a live stream on their asses and shit, because that's content for them as well. Everybody eat off of everybody, just like hyenas. I'm just keeping it real with you and shit. You know what I mean? And if she's in jail and all of that, she'll give a fuck, because half of these motherfuckers, half of her goddamn subscribers are gonna take care of her ass anyway. And that's just how all this shit works. That's just how all this shit works. You know? And I'm not, let me just back it up. I'm not even really talking about just this side of the tracks. I'm talking about YouTube overall. I'm talking about Facebook overall. I'm talking about Instagram overall and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's not the content creators taking care of the content creators. It's the subscribers that's taking care of the content creators. It's the subscribers that's making it possible for some of these YouTubers, some of these goddamn Facebook, some of these goddamn Instagram people and all that shit to draw a paycheck and shit like that. It's because of the views that they get and shit like that. These motherfuckers didn't get no goddamn views and shit. You think these bitches would be going on holidays and buying cars and stocks and all that shit? Hell no. The motherfuckers wouldn't be buying none of that shit because they couldn't afford it. They couldn't. They couldn't afford it and shit. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be the subscribers that's gonna take care of the content creators. It's gonna be the subscribers that's gonna take care of, the people on Facebook and Instagram and all of that shit. Man, please. And they have no intentions on, even getting no job. For what? Their job is to keep the revenue going. Their job is to make sure that you don't lose interest and they won't lose revenue. Just keeping it real. And that's just how this social media works. You know what I mean? And it's always been like that. You know what I mean? But a lot of things change. A lot of things change, on YouTube and shit. From back in the days and stuff. See, back in the days, we didn't have none of this shit. We never had none of the doxing. We never had none of the exposing and stuff like that. We were just strictly fun. We were just strictly just, hey, we're gonna go to a content creator, and we never got into it with none of the big wig content creators. We never got into it with Polar. We never got into it with Duke. We never got into it with Timbo. We never got into it with Triggerman. We never got into it with none of them because they was respected as the OGs, the kings down these goddamn YouTube streets, and we were just happy just to be in their presence. We were just happy just to be able to just come to their live stream and stuff like that. But now these crazy ass, nasty ass motherfuckers shit, they going against everybody. They give two shits about a content creator. They give two shits about an OG. They disrespect. They don't care, because if they got a storyline, they're gonna get their shit going. They are. They gonna get their shit going, and that's how it's always been on these YouTube streets. Always. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't nothing gonna change for what? Because they already know if they change, then that means the revenue is gonna change. So they're not gonna change. What they gonna change for? Hell no. Bitch, I'm bringing home at one time. I my channel. I didn't even have people even know me. They didn't even know me. They didn't even know my name. You know what I mean? They didn't. You know. But now I'm bringing home. I'm bringing home like 3, 4, $500 every fucking month off of YouTube and shit like that. Now everybody know my name. I'm getting cash app, super chats, this and that, da da da. Hell yeah, bitch! I'm gonna keep up the messiness. I'm gonna keep up the messiness. I'm gonna ride this shit until the wheels fall off. And that's how a lot of motherfuckers are upon YouTube. They ride that shit till the wheels fall off. And as soon as the wheel fall off, then they gotta come up with a new storyline. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to see what Eve's storyline gonna come up with next. I forgot to ask her about what's going on with Donald and shit, but she ran off the fucking panel and shit. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I was like, damn, because I was talking and shit. Next, you know, I looked down. I was like, shit, that bitch went AWOL. So I don't know. But if she come back, I'd like to know what the fuck is going on. You know, what's going on with your channel and shit? Because you already know. But she already said, yeah, y'all heard her. She's like, I don't turn the mask. I don't turn the mask. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. She turned the mess because she know that that's where her revenue is. You know what I mean? She already knows shit. She trying to get more people to her motherfucking channel and shit like that. But she got to realize eventually one day she gonna look up and she ain't gonna have the same people that she had in there. She gonna look up and her numbers ain't gonna be matching the way she is, and then she might get in her motherfucking feeling. No one loves me. No one loves me. At one time, I used to hold 90, 100, 200, 300 people in my live stream. Now I only got 10. I'm telling you. And that's how a lot of motherfuckers get in their feelings. I told y'all better keep on going with your shit. You gives two shits about what motherfuckers say. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe because I'm just real with it. You know, I'm just real with it, and I just keep it real and stuff like that. I do. I just keep it real, and I know motherfuckers are listening from the bushes, the attic, the basement, behind the stairs. They know exactly what I'm talking about. They do. You already know. You already know Miss Brown is gonna talk. You know, she gonna talk and stuff like that. And some people might take it offensive. They might be like, "Oh, Miss Brown is she's always putting down niggas. She's always putting down dudes. She's always putting down females." No, I only talk about what I see down these goddamn YouTube streets. But I've always said, and I'll say it again, if anybody got a problem with me, they're always welcome to come and hang out with Miss Brown, and we could talk about it. You know, we could talk about it. You know what I mean? Cause I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with someone coming and addressing me and saying that shit. But only thing I ask is just have some respect when you come up on my live stream. You ain't bringing your dog ass up on my shit talking about, oh, Miss Brown, you bitch, you whore, you this, you that, you thinking that. No, cause bitch, you flying up out of my shit. You are. You getting the fuck up out of her. You ain't singing in church. You ain't wearing no motherfucking church shoes. You ain't chilling in no goddamn water cooler. You getting your dog ass up out of my shit. Yeah, you ain't gonna come up on Miss Brown shit and thinking that you gonna call yourself trying to put me down on the DL. Hell no, bitch, I'll fly your ass up out of here without a cape. Your bitch be like, oh my God, Miss Brown just shot me through. Yeah, without a motherfucking cape, bitch. Yeah, I, yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do that. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Just keeping it real with y'all. Yeah, I was hoping, I was hoping people would come up and hang out with me, say hi and shit. Eve did. I don't know. She ran her fucking ass up out of her, you know. I don't know if the connection dropped or whatever, but Eve, thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me anyway. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um But you know what? Here's the thing. I guess when people think that they don't want to hear the truth. They don't. They don't want to hear the truth and shit because they be like, oh, Miss Brown, she da. No, no. Miss Brown is gonna Miss Brown is gonna tell you the goddamn truth. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. We be like, oh, all she do is just sit up there and ramble. Bitch, I ain't got nothing else to do. If nobody if I don't have anybody on my panel and nobody come and see me and I'm a content creator, you know what I mean? Either I'm gonna sing or I'm gonna talk. You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers probably be like, You can go ahead and talk, Miss Brown, because we ain't trying to hear your dog ass sing, and that's cool. That's cool, but a lot of them do. I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people do want to hear me sing, but you know what? It is what it is. If I feel like it, I do. If not, then I just sit here and I just clown and I hang out with y'all and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I know I had to come in. I had to come in tonight and shit because I know I hadn't been here in a while. I haven't been here in a while and shit. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? um because as life goes on and shit like that, sometimes things happen, and it's not all about all this crazy shit, especially when I know that it's a lot of my used to be supporters don't support me anymore. They don't you know they don't. And I know a lot of motherfuckers that come and drop in my chat box, they just come and just chill for a minute and then they the fuck up out of here. They don't stay. Don't stay. That's why a lot of times I look and I can see how many people are actually in my live stream. I can see how many people actually drop out and stuff like that. But that's okay too, because like I said, I'm a content creator, so I gotta keep on going with my shit. And just like I tell people all the time. Sometimes you just gotta keep on going with your shit, good or bad. You know what I mean? people are gonna go back. People are gonna go back, and they're gonna look at your live stream. They're gonna view your live stream and all of that stuff. And I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to keep this live stream up, but I think I'll probably go back and just kind of see how it is. But just those few hiccups alone might make me say, "Fuck it, I'm about to take my shit down." I'm just keeping it real. Mm. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I might take it down. I don't know, or I might leave it up. I don't know. It all depends. It all depends on how I feel. But yeah, cause I go back and I look at my goddamn live stream, even the ones I did last week and shit. I know this shit was busted. And y'all already know it was busted as a bitch. I still kept it up. I was like, damn, should I take it down? I was like, man, okay, I'll leave it up. But technically, I knew I should have took it down. I should have took it down, but I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and leave it up and shit. Even though I got like 57 views, maybe 60 views. It's so weird because at one time, people that know me and shit, my views, oh my god, my views was like at like, oh my god, like 900, 1,000, whatever, 2K and all that shit. But that's when, back then, that's when the messiness was. That's when the messiness was and stuff. But I still keep it up because motherfuckers are still looking at my shit even today. So I was like, fuck. hmm they look at my live streams back in the days when I had I don't know, I had a fucked up video back then and shit. My shit was gray. Everything in that motherfucking room was gray and shit. But I didn't care. I was like, fuck it, because I had great entertainment. So a lot of them probably was like, you know what, we gonna look over the grayness of Miss Brown in the room because she got some good shit. So we just gonna overlook that, and a lot of them did, and y'all still looking at it to this day. You know what I mean? Y'all still looking at it to this day. But anyway, I want to thank Eve, for hanging out with me and stuff like that, for a minute and shit. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at the live stream, and I'm glad I did not I didn't cut it out and stuff like that. But I am gonna replay my song real quick, and then I'm gonna switch over, and then I'm gonna take us up out of her. So y'all hold on, y'all. Okay, here's this intermission real quick. So like I said, y'all be listening out for my new song coming up. When a woman loves a man, she don't care about a big house. Hold on, hold on. Okay, ready? I want to thank y'all for coming out tonight. When a woman loves a man, she don't care about a big house, luxury cars, or even a bank account. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. I know that sounds weird. Hold on, y'all.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. What I make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that car. Me, I always tell them, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. Okay, you need to stop.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, that is the end of our show. I want to thank my advisor kings, advisor queens, advisor honeys, and my advisor princess. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. For those that's been hanging in there with me, please, please, please keep your notifications on. Keep your notifications on. Because sometimes, yes, sometimes I may put up my live. I'm not gonna hold you. I'll put up my live and some things might happen where technical difficulties and this and that, da, 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 like tonight. But I weathered the storm. I just kept on going and stuff. So if y'all go back and look at my live stream, please don't get discouraged or anything and turn it off. No, just keep on going because I did. But I am gonna go back and I am going to look to see how bad it is. If it's too bad, y'all, listen, I gotta take it down. I gotta take it down. But if it's something and I'm still getting a view here or there, whatever, then I may keep it up. But if I'm not getting no views, I'm not, it's just crazy, and it's just all over the place. Then I'm just gonna take it down, especially the music. If y'all can't hear me sing my song, my little tidbit that's coming out, my new music. If y'all can't hear, Eve talking or me talking or whatever, and it's just going in and out and it's crazy, I'm just gonna take the whole goddamn thing down. And that's just what it is. So listen, y'all make sure y'all keep y'all notifications on because you never know when that bitch might be back. And thank you, Eve. Thank you for coming over here, hanging out with me for a minute, and then you jumped your dog ass off. I don't know where you went, girl. But just keep your notifications on because you never know I might be back. All right. I love y'all. Okay. Bye.